That's how the posters be looking.
What? Hi guys.
What's up, y'all? We just left the new Scream movie and we're here to review it. We starting to do more reviews and stuff like that.
And welcome back to our channel, guys.
Welcome back to the channel. If you new here, subscribe to the channel. Leave a like, please share the video, tell people about us. But yeah, no, let's talk about the movie. So
it's a good movie.
It was a really good movie. First, I want to talk about the three main characters, Sydney, Gail, and Dewey. I'm gonna be kind of critical. There's no Scream movie without them, but I feel like they were kind of like just placed in the movie just to be in the movie because they've been in the movies. It didn't seem like they needed to be in it.
Yeah.
Did you get that vibe?
Yeah, I got that vibe from Sydney.
Yeah.
I felt like she just was placed in a movie, but again, it can't be a movie without Sydney, so
right.
Obviously they're gonna have her in it.
Right.
However, I guess they had to, have her reasoning for coming back to there, and stuff like that.
I liked the movie a lot. It was great. Was it better than the first movie? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Was it one of the better sequels from the Scream franchise? Yeah, for sure. I was really upset, not upset, but yeah, I was upset when Dewey died because I didn't expect him to die. I didn't know they was gonna kill off.
Cause like he survived all those, he survived all those movies just for y'all to kill him all.
Yeah, we saw the knife like go down his body. He lost the blood. He was in the body bag. He's dead.
Done.
So that threw me off, but in a good way. I mean, the thing I like about this movie, they didn't play like a safe card. Like anybody could have died.
I guess that's what we expected though, for Dewey to survive.
Yeah,
but
right. We expected a lot of stuff. We didn't expect the girl in the beginning to survive it.
Right.
Because everybody dies in the beginning.
I thought she was gonna die. And I thought she was dead when they went to the next scene. I was like, damn, they killed her off. That was fast.
She ended up surviving, and that was a different look onto that was different for the franchise because that never happened before. The new characters were I love the new characters. The high schoolers, they were
what's her name from You?
Jenna Ortega.
She did really good. She's really good at I don't want to say scary. She's good at playing like scared.
Yeah,
it was believable.
Right.
Like it was really believable. And the sister, in the movie Sam, she did really good too. People
are saying like she did bad and stuff, like acted bad and stuff.
I don't think so.
But I think she did great.
Yeah.
I think she did great. Her story was so interesting. The fact that they tied in the Billy Loomis character from the first movie, making that her dad, and she found out when she was 13 through a diary and stuff. That was a cool element.
Yeah. Because I kind of from the beginning knew that it was the boyfriend.
So yeah, me too. I did too, and it was just obvious. It was really obvious.
It was so obvious. And
they try to play it off like it's too obvious to be true.
Yeah, right.
Because he was watching a lot of stab movies. He watched some YouTube videos on the stab movies and stuff like that.
He's a nice guy.
The nice guy, the boyfriend. So it kind of painted the picture of like this is obviously the killer.
Right.
And it was.
Right. And it was definitely obviously the killer. I just didn't trust him from the beginning. He was too fast for everything. It's like, oh, my sister got stabbed, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna come with you. I'm gonna come with you. Right. I don't know. And then when he met Amber's the best friend, by the way, of the main character. And
that's the second killer.
She's the second killer, yeah. So, when they met in the hospital and whatnot, and when they introduced each other, and she was like, oh yeah, by the way, this is Amber. And they were weird about it. They were like, oh yeah, hey,
But yeah, no, it was really well shot. It was well directed. The cast did great with the source material.
And it definitely had me on the edge of my seats on some parts.
Yeah, it did.
For sure. Cause
it did.
Especially the part when I think his name was Wes.
Yeah. So there's one part where Wes, you know, he's in the shower and stuff, and he's about to die, and his mom just left the house, and then Ghostface calls.
He calls and he's like, I want to play a game.
He wants to play the game. He wants to, but he's messing with her, talking about how he's 15 seconds away from killing her son. So like, you know, she turns the car around and she's, you know, going crazy driving back. When she reached the destination, you know, he kills her. But like that scene was so emotionally deep because I don't have a kid, but I kind of like related in a way.
When they were doing this scene in the house and like after like Scream had killed the mom, which is Judy, they had this one part where he was like in the kitchen, and this is what had me on the edge. He kept like opening the door. Now you know all in like killer movies, like you open the fridge door and then like you close it, the killer's behind the door. Or you open a cabinet and you close it and the killer's behind the cabinet. So they kept doing that thinking like Scream was gonna pop out, and every time they did it, he didn't. And I was getting mad.
They played with us like a good like at least 4 times.
Yes.
With that.
And I was just on the edge of my seat, and then they did it last time. I was like, yeah. I know you heard me do that.
I did.
I was like, okay.
The deaths were pretty. Some of the deaths were hard to watch. Like Wes actually got a knife like in his throat, but not even in his throat, but like in his arteries, in his neck, like on his side. Yeah. Not like directly where the Adam's apple is, but it's like off to the side where it comes out. Yeah.
Look at me rubbing my neck.
I think they're setting up for more with the surviving people, but not Gale Weathers and I don't know if they're gonna be involved. They could be. But I don't think they need to be. Yeah. At this point, I think they
because now they have a new
main character, like a new Sydney. With Sam.
So now that you said that, they're definitely going to make some sequels.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because a lot of people survived. So there's twins.
Yeah, they survived. They were Randy's
nieces and nephew. Yeah, the female twin was like one of my favorite actors in the whole film.
She was super like.
I liked her character a lot. She
was like, well, now you're making me think you're.
She has some good moments. I kind of bash the old characters like Sydney and Gale and stuff. One good thing I could say about them, they had some good, smart moments. Like they've been through this so many times. They went to the house, and you know the killer was coming out acting like the victim, and they turned to each other like, what are you thinking? Like, and it was like a stage.
They were like,
because at this point you know
even when he called her on the phone, she's like, okay, I'm bored.
Yeah, exactly.
I done did this so many times. I don't even want to. I like
Sydney's dialogue. Yeah. The Scream movies is scary in itself because anybody can do that. Anybody could put on a mask and have a motive to kill your friend group.
But it does give you a perspective on how, like you said in the car, how phony people can be. And like this girl Amber, like I'm thinking like this is her best friend. She's like making sure she has her inhaler before she leaves, and making sure she's like taken care of and stuff, and offended by her sister because she left her, and like, you know, like, so in my head I'm like, oh, like, you know, she really cares about this girl.
Cool people, yeah, she cares about her.
Whole time this girl is the killer. Like one of them. Anyway, so, and that means that the boyfriend, Richard, I think his name was the one who stabbed her.
In the beginning.
And they probably pre-recorded that video.
Right.
And sent it to her.
Right.
And that's how he had her phone and stuff. Mm-hmm. That easy.
They made it so... It's like when you rewatch it, they make it so obvious. That's one thing about the Scream movies. They make it obvious for you to know who the killers are. Because like Amber was literally the text. It was coming from her phone.
It was coming from her phone, talking about they wired it or copied it.
It's so smart though, because you don't go for the obvious choice.
No, because like why would
like, you go for the
obviously maybe he is using my best friend as a lure.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So why would I think it's her?
Right. Exactly. Exactly. I would rate it out of 10. I would say maybe like a 8.
8?
Yeah.
That's a good rate.
I think an 8.
I think it's an 8 too.
I think that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think of anything else. No.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else. It was just a great movie.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
So
don't compare it to other movies.
If you like this video, leave a like down below. Subscribe to my channel because this is my channel too, and it's Mayana's channel. It's both our channel. We're Eli Moe. So like the video, subscribe,
like I was
share,
saying,
and we out. Thank you.
No, like I was saying was that I'm done talking, and make sure you guys subscribe to Eli Moe.